Before we start the video, let's compare quickly how the C17 was performing when Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 was released on Xbox and now after Sim Update 2. Hello Simmers and welcome back to the channel. It's always a pleasure to share these moments with you and I hope the feeling is mutual. If you are enjoying the content, don't forget to drop a like, it really helps me see if my work is appreciated. Today we are tackling a big question. Is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 good enough for on Xbox to move on from Flight Simulator 2020? To find out, we are going to do a very simple performance test. We will take off from the same airport using progressively larger aircraft. This is a fairly gentle test since the location should be cached after the first run. Just a quick reminder, I've flown the route from this airport in the south of France to Paris many times in Flight Simulator 2020 on Xbox, using big airliners like the PMG 737 with zero issues. So let's see how things hold up now with Sim Update 2, because honestly, up until now, it hasn't been great. Alright, first test, starting with a simple aircraft. Okay guys, for this first test I've chose Flying Fries Gabriel, one of my new favorite GA aircraft. Very light and it offers you really an amazing visibility with like a fighter jet canopy, you know, with a 360 view around you. And yeah, to enjoy the scenery. What is this loading, by the way? To enjoy the sceneries around you, this is an amazing aircraft. The flight model is sensational, and yeah, you know, I really like this aircraft, and not only because I really like Flying Fries, I really like this aircraft. So, what is this weird texture here on the runway? I don't know, never saw that before, but okay. Here my parking brake does not work. That's a bit weird, so I'm going to cut the video and quickly go in the settings, and nope, everything was perfectly assigned, so I don't know. But when I came back, everything was normal again, so yeah, I don't know. Let's move on. And ready for takeoff and full throttle. And you can see in the background the landscape is properly... Oh, that was fast to take off, by the way. That's a bit unusual. Yeah, look at the scenery. Perfectly loaded and no aliasing issues. Everything seems quite normal, and that's a very good sign. Maybe... Oh, no, wait. Maybe there's absolutely zero aircraft here, but I have the LVFR static aircraft pack that should be streamed. So I don't know why there is absolutely no aircraft on the ground here. That's not normal. Oh, there's some now. Okay, they start appearing as I go closer. Okay. If it's a way to manage the memory, I'm fine with it. It's a bit maybe aggressive, but okay. And flaps up. And look at this incredible turn. Oh, that might be a bit risky here. Oh my god. No, everything is fine. Okay. No frame drop. Everything is smooth in this little aircraft. That's perfect. Yeah, you are not supposed to do that, but hey, where's the fun if we cannot do silly things? Yeah, so all good so far. All good. No popping in the background. Textures are there. Scenery looks good. To this point, I would say it's completely equal to Flight Simulator 2020. Even maybe a bit better because of the new atmospheric condition. Now let's jump already on an airliner with the 737 MAX, with this beautiful Bravo Aerospace livery that you can find in the marketplace. So again, everything has been loaded quite seamlessly, which is very good. Maybe the clouds now popping a bit. I'm using live weather, by the way. But so far so good, it's smooth. So I think I'm going to press this ready to fly button. You can see a bit of delay in the transition between the screens sometimes, not every time. Even in the background, but okay, let's go. And right from the start, so my flight plan that I made on the wall map before the flight is here, is entered. Seems good. And I have no starter so far. I'm going to put 136, 133. Runway heading 042, and oh yeah, okay, I was close. Alright, so everything has been entered. Before I didn't enter nothing, it was already all there just by making the flight plan on the wall map. So that's some progress for those who liked the way it was assisted in Flight Simulator 2020. Looks like we are going back to the good old days in this regard. And as you can see, there is absolutely no starter, which is very cool. And the landscape behind, the scenery is quite okay also. Let's try the drone view. So drone and showcase, it's the same. Yeah, sometimes we say the drone mode, but... And level of detail of the aircraft itself with maximum zoom is really good actually. So of course the landscape behind is ugly, but you cannot have a level of detail everywhere at the maximum on console. That's impossible. that's a bit ugly behind the plane, but the plane itself with the maximum zoom is perfectly fine. And let's add a bit of difficulty by adding the record option. Okay. And let's go back in the cockpit and perform our takeoff now. Was a smooth freeze at the beginning, but... Oh, another one. Why? It feels like the aircraft are going faster. What's... is it just an impression, or... So those little freeze makes the control of the plane a bit difficult, but it's way much. It's so much better than it's way better than what we had previously with Sim 1. You can see the scenery is struggling a bit more, but yeah. Engaging autopilot, and the frame rate is quite okay. We had some freeze on takeoff, but other than that, that's a huge step up from the previous Sim update. So the scenery is struggling a bit with this airliner and the flight plan. If you stay in the cockpit, it's quite okay. So definitely an improvement here. And the plane is following the flight plan. Everything seems fine. So yeah, nothing to complain. Just a bit of freeze on the runway on takeoff. That's something I hope will be improved with Sim 3. Yeah. Oh, there is still the weird exhaust. How do you say, heat blur behind the engine? That's completely unrealistic. But I'm pretty sure it was on the list of things that has been fixed. So I'm a bit surprised to see it's still here. But okay. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So now we pick up with the C17 I've shown in the intro of the video. And the loading was fine, which is already quite a huge improvement because it was catastrophic with Sim 1. So okay, and the tablet looks like the tablet is, we can use it. Let's see. No, for some reason I cannot use the tablet. It's still not functioning. I try to click, but nothing happens. No. So that's definitely still not working. I don't know why. It's such a shame. I really like this plane. It's such a shame that Microsoft bought it, because I would have preferred Miltech to take care of this plane, because really Miltech is ready to send updates, and yeah, from what we know on their Discord, but okay. Full throttle and let's try to take off. Why am I going to the right side here? I don't know. So there is definitely some hits on the frame rate here. I would say we are down to 20 FPS maybe. So Xbox is still struggling with the C17, unfortunately.
Too low here.
This warning should have been fixed also, but that's a huge improvement. I'm not gonna lie, that's a huge improvement. It's still far from being perfect, that's obvious, but big improvement with Sim Update 2, definitely. So let's jump to the conclusion now. Now, Xbox has always been a bit of a roller coaster when it comes to flight sim performance, but it's also where I fell in love with the sim and its amazing community. Xbox can absolutely be a fantastic entry point for flight sim enthusiasts who don't have high-end PC setup. That said, while Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 brings a ton of exciting new features to the table, we cannot ignore that at this moment the same experience, same plane, same airport still feels more stable and enjoyable in Flight Simulator 2020 on Xbox. Sim Update 3 Beta just launched after Sim Update 2, and so we will keep tracking the progress closely. Hopefully soon we will be able to say Microsoft's Flight Simulator 2024 is truly enjoyable on Xbox, like 2020 was most of the time. So we can finally uninstall the old version and fully embrace the new sim. Thanks for watching and see you soon on the channel. Bye bye.